o'clock, so I will call to order the September 21st meeting of the Development Waiver Review Committee. At this time, if anyone could turn off any audible devices to assist with the flow of the meeting. I am Ann Lipman. I am the Community Development Director and the chairperson of this committee, and I will ask my fellow members and our county attorney if they would turn on their microphones and introduce themselves.
Jason Phillips, County Attorney.
Lori Ashmore, Director of the Water System.
George Jones, Director, Department of Transportation.
Bruce Boyle, County Engineer.
Frank Baker, County Administrator.
Thank you. We have two agenda items today. Our first agenda item is review minutes from the August 17th, 2021 meeting. If everyone has had a chance to look at those, I will take a motion for their approval.
So moved.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion to approve the August 17th, 2021 minutes by Mr. Coyle and seconded by Mr. Baker. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed?
Abstain, I was not present.
Okay, we have 4 voting for and 1 abstention from Ms. Ashmore since she was not here. Our first regular agenda item is case number 2021-11-W, application by Jonathan Jones requesting a waiver to exempt the development regulations for curb and gutter on lots less than 2 acres. Property is located in land lot 201, District 3, Section 3. Property site is located in the Ferguson Farm subdivision in Post 4. Is the applicant present?
Yes.
While you're signing in, I'll just state that Planning and Zoning has not received any calls about this case.
That's right now. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm here representing the proposed development called Ferguson Farm. The intent is to build 10 single-family homes. The average lot size of these lots is 1.45 acres per each. And basically, the water line we're tying into is on Highway 61, and we're bringing it down Cochran Road, and then we're taking it to our furthest point of our property down Ferguson Place. And so, I guess if you had to look at some sort of mitigation, that investment is a little bit over $60,000. So we're asking for this waiver so that we can avoid having to put curb and gutter along Cochran and Ferguson Place. Out there, there's no curb and gutter currently on any of the roads. There's no sidewalk. It's a ditch section road. I've got some pictures here if anybody would like to see. Septic lots, like I said, all of them are a minimum 1 acre. On average, they're 1.5 acres. Other than that, I'll be happy to answer any questions you might have about this.
Does anybody have any questions?
You anticipate building shoulders and moving that ditch away from the edge of pavement?
I mean, if that's a requirement, I suppose that we'll have to do whatever, but typically we would just put the driveway pipes in the existing ditch and like's been done on many developments where you front houses onto the county roads. But it's a 50-foot right of way, if I'm not mistaken, on Ferguson, and actually 60 and 60. So I got pictures. It looks like the ditch section is pretty far off the edge of pavement. I'd say at least 8 feet in the pictures that I have. So I'd like to think that maybe wouldn't be necessary, but I guess that'll be something that DOT will have to deal with the builder during the development.
And you're gonna further add DE to take that roadway water to your pond, your water quality, stormwater pond? I assume that lake or pond will be your water quality basin pond for the subdivision.
That was not the intent. If that's a requirement, then I guess we'll do what's required, but, the intent is to, keep the ditch as it is and carry the water from one point to the other down the frontage of the property, and then the rest of the lots will drain to that pond, but I wasn't going to convert it to a stormwater pond.
Yeah, I did notice, I guess the pond's gonna be owned by 4 owners in the future.
Yes, sir.
There appears to be a 2-to-1 dam. Have you done,
Yeah, I mean, it's a very small farm pond. I mean,
does it have a structure, or you?
it's got a standpipe. Yep, it's got a standpipe with a gate valve. It's got a small emergency spillway. Yeah, I mean, it's your typical Paulding County farm pond. The standpipe's in the southwest corner of the pond.
Yeah, and I assume the water quality calculation, you'll either use the pond or use the ditches upstream.
I was gonna use the enhanced swells was the intent, yes, sir.
I will add one thing. Per the development regulations for uncurbed streets such as this, it does require an 8-foot shoulder
Okay,
ditch back slope. So that's in the regulations themselves.
okay, all right, we'll,
We'll want that along the property, the whole property boundary.
okay,
And we will require some type of stormwater management calculation, probably with enough land
yeah,
to make the numbers work.
yeah, I would think so, it should be, yeah. Yeah. We'll do a water quality, that tool, that GSA tool or whatever, we'll use that.
Just to clarify, your hardship is financial because of extending the water line? Is that what the hardship is, or is there
Well,
another hardship?
That, but more importantly, there's no curb and gutter out there now. And it's all farmland and it's rural. And frankly, that's the appealment to this property is to have rural homes built like they built on, Cochran and, Lucas Road and those where they built the nice homes and just have the long driveways off of them. That's the intent for this development as well.
Okay. And I have a question for the water system director. I noted when I was looking over this that it is very close proximity to the reservoir property. Does this request in any way enhance or not enhance its proximity to the reservoir?
In looking at the basins, this is across the ridge line from the reservoir. It having to me, having an unpiped drainage system is a benefit
Okay.
to water quality.
Okay.
Slows it down, it just.
Not as concentrated.
Yeah, it doesn't, and so less washout.
Okay. Okay. Does anyone else have any questions? Do you have anything else for the committee?
No.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you
At
very
this time, I would ask if anyone wishing to speak on behalf of the application, if they would like to come up. Is there anyone present who would like to express opposition or has questions or concerns regarding this application? Okay, does not seem like we have anyone. Are there any additional questions from the committee?
You're gonna put a buffer on that pond?
Yes,
County
yes, there'll be the standard buffer
75
by the state.
million per year.
Yep.
Okay, if there are no other questions, would anyone like to make a motion on this item?
Motion to approve?
Second.
Okay, we have a motion to approve this request from Mr. Jones and a second from Mr. Coyle. Is there any discussion at this time? If not, all in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed? Nay. There's no opposition. The request is granted by a vote of 5-0. That is our last item today. I will take a motion to adjourn.
Move to adjourn.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion to adjourn by Ms. Ashmore and a second by Mr. Jones. All in favor signify by saying aye. We are adjourned.